Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, dear viewers, hello and welcome. My name is Teacher Alan. I'll be your teacher for this hour. So far, no students have joined, so we'll just wait for them to join, and then we will start immediately. So bear with us. Hello,
Hello, Alan.
Dimitri, how are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Very well. Have we met before, Dimitri?
No, I'm the first time with you.
I see. Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan, Astana.
Oh, I see. Nice. Is this your first lesson?
No, before I learned with Andy and Satazar.
Oh, so this is your third lesson then, yeah?
Yes, third lesson.
Excellent. Very good. Wow. Okay, let's just welcome Lena. Hello, Lena. Nice to see you.
Hi, me too. How do you do?
Not too bad. How was your day?
Good. It was good.
Oh, I love your cat in the background. She's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's a boy.
Yes.
Yeah, well, good to see you and your cat. Welcome. So we have Dimitri. He's pretty much a new student. He's just joined recently. And okay, so we have another student that's joined. Hello to the new student. Sorry, I don't understand your name.
Stanislav.
Stanislav. Ah, hello, Stanislav. How are you? Can you hear me? Yeah, we can't hear you, Stanislav. Your microphone seems to be disconnected. Okay, hopefully he'll get it fixed. So, Dimitri, tell me something about yourself. You said you're from Astana, Kazakhstan. What do you do? Are you a student? Do you work?
No, I work in IT company, big IT company. I have been programmed for 10 years and now I'm technical director. I like sport. I'm running and I'm swimming. Before I'm boxing and play rugby. Yes, played rugby.
Rugby.
Yes, played rugby.
Oh, you're very fit, very athletic.
Yes.
That's good.
And now I work and I'm married. I have a wife.
Okay, excellent. And so how long have you been studying English?
I started at school, but I studied from time to time, and now I want to improve my English for work and for traveling.
Excellent. Yeah, that's good. All right, that's good. So I will tell you something about myself now, since you probably don't know much about me. My name's Alan, and I'm Australian. Have you watched any of my videos, maybe?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Native. Yes.
Okay. Have you?
Your English is very quickly, and I'm afraid of this. Of it.
Really, my English, the speed, how I speak, is very quick. Oh,
Yes.
I see. Okay, I will try to slow down. Yeah, my apologies if I'm a bit too fast.
No. No.
Usually, you know, I try to speak according to the level of the class. You know, for this particular lesson, it's supposed to be high intermediate to advanced. So,
Yes.
you know, this is why I speak a little bit faster, because I want the students to get used to, you know, fast speech. Yes, I also enjoy many sports. I play football and I like to watch football as well. And I enjoy technology. I'm not a programmer like yourself, but I do like you know, computer software, computer hardware. And yeah, I like to keep up to date with the latest technologies, you know, gadgets, smartphones, tablets, and so on.
What vendor? Apple.
Yeah, I don't mind the iPhone, but I prefer Android. If if I had to choose, I have an Android phone now, and I'm thinking of getting the Galaxy Note 4. That's going to be released anytime soon. And do you prefer Apple's products or Android or Windows products?
Do you see Microsoft Surface 3rd?
Microsoft Surface. You know, I was into it. It's not bad, but it's more for business people.
Yes.
You know, I dig and I like the whole form factor. You know, it's very thin, it's portable, it has a keyboard which is so thin. It's like a laptop as well as a tablet. But something of that size, I would rather have a normal tablet and use it for the applications like, not necessarily business applications, but I would prefer, you know, entertainment, you know, maybe games, watching multimedia like videos and so on. So this is why I'm kind of not excited about the Windows application ecosystem. You know, and Android and iOS, they have, I think, the most amount of applications. Yeah, but the Surface is a Pro 3. What's the latest Surface? Microsoft Surface. Dimitri.
Yes.
What's the latest Microsoft Surface? Is it Microsoft Surface Pro 3?
Yeah, no. Simple. Microsoft Surface 3rd.
Oh, the 3rd. There's no Pro yet.
Without Pro. But I don't know about Pro. Maybe Pro.
I thought it was Pro. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think maybe Stanislav. Can you hear me? We can see you, Stanislav, but we can't hear you. Okay, so that's the link. Excellent. Thanks, Dimitri.
You hear me?
Oh yes, now we can hear you.
Good.
Yes. Oh, it is the Surface Pro 3. Yeah. It's very expensive. But
yes, it's expensive. But in our country, it's more expensive than you.
I can imagine. You would probably get it from America or the UK because you wouldn't pay tax, right?
Yes.
In Kazakhstan or in Russia.
Yes.
Okay. Let's welcome Stanislav. We can hear you. Yes, go ahead. Tell us something about yourself. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm 22 years old. My level English pre-intermediate. I'm musician, play guitar, play piano, sing it. Um, I want to learn English for work, for travel, for yourself.
Mhm.
I think
That's it. Excellent. So where are you from? Which country?
Russia, Toliati.
Excellent. Very good. And you are a musician. You play music.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Well, lovely to meet you. My name's Alan. I'm going to be your teacher for this hour. Okay, so I think we can get started. I'll briefly tell you what this lesson is about. Okay, this lesson is a upper intermediate or high intermediate to advanced level. So I usually play a 10-minute video, which is actually about IELTS. Okay, you know the IELTS. IELTS examination. So this is preparing students for IELTS. Yeah, and we have already done many episodes on this. So I will quickly screen share so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so this is the website. So the way I do this, I play the 10-minute video and you will watch it, and then the students retell what they have watched for maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute. So a brief summary about what the students have watched. And after that, we go through the PDF file, which actually explains the topic or the lesson in detail. And after that, we discuss and have some activities and exercises. So if this is a little bit too, because I'm not sure what level the new students are, like Dimitri and Stanislav. If it's a bit too advanced for you, I can't do anything about that. It's supposed to be a, almost advanced level, anyways. But if you have questions, you're most welcome to ask. Okay, so we can start. Are there any questions before I start the video?
No.
No? Okay, so what I need you to do is, if you'd like to participate, get a pen and paper. So you need a pen and paper, or maybe a Word document, just to write down important information that you hear from the video, and then you can tell me about that. And you need to keep your microphone off. So keep it muted. At the top of the video, the very top of the video, you can see the microphone button. So just click on that, please. Thank you. Okay.
Hello, I'm Margot Politis. Welcome to Study English, IELTS Preparation. Today we're taking a look at tenses. We'll focus on the present perfect and simple past tenses, and we'll hear examples of each. Then we'll practice using some adverbs of time. The clip we're looking at today is about greenhouse gases. Scientists have been measuring the concentration of certain gases stored in ice in Antarctica. Let's find out more.
The air archived in ice helps prove how much the level of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has changed in just the last 200 years.
What we found out is that indeed there were much lower concentrations pre-industrially, around about a third of the methane concentration that we have presently. We've seen a big increase in carbon dioxide, so the two main greenhouse gases in the atmosphere have increased. Well, if we look back 500,000 years ago, we don't see concentrations anything like we have presently. We can link those high concentrations of present day uniquely to activities of man, combustion of fossil fuels, clearing of lands and so on, agricultural activities.
As you know, there is a variety of verb tenses in English: simple, perfect, and continuous. Tenses are used to describe past, present, and future actions. Sometimes we need to give more information about when an action happened, how long it happened for, and whether it is continuing. When an action has been completed, we use the present perfect tense. Listen to Dr. Etheridge use it here.
What we found out is that indeed there were much lower concentrations pre-industrially, around about a third of the methane concentration that we have presently. We've seen a big increase in carbon dioxide, so the two main greenhouse gases in the atmosphere have increased.
Dr. Etheridge uses the present perfect tense. He says, "We've found out." He's talking about an action that has been completed. He also says, "We've seen," and greenhouse gases have increased. These actions started sometime in the past, but have now been completed. They are in the present perfect tense. When an action has only recently been completed, we can highlight this by using the adverb just. Listen to the reporter.
The air archived in ice helps prove how much the level of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has changed in just the last 200 years.
She says that the level of greenhouse gases has changed in just the last 200 years. By using the word just, she is telling us that 200 years isn't very long in geological time. It's only just happened. She's also using the present perfect tense. Let's have a look at how we structure the present perfect tense. We use the auxiliary verb to have and a past participle. So here's our auxiliary verb, to have. I have, you have, she has, we have, they have, and then a past participle. For example, changed, found out, seen, increased, or helped. So we have, I have changed, you have found out, she has seen, we have increased, they have helped. Now let's take a look at the simple past tense. We use the simple past tense when an action occurs at a particular time in the past. For example, last Christmas, or on the 15th of May, or in 1979, or 3 million years ago. Let's listen to Dr. Etheridge.
What we found out is that indeed there were much lower concentrations pre-industrially, around about a third of the methane concentration that we have presently.
He says that there were much lower concentrations pre-industrially. This refers to a particular time in the past, that is, pre-industrially, or before the Industrial Revolution in Europe. The atmosphere was cleaner then because there weren't industries producing greenhouse gases and other pollution. So the simple past tense describes an action that occurred at a specific time in the past. But the present perfect tense describes an action that has been completed at some indefinite time in the past. we've already seen how the reporter uses the adverb just. Just is an adverb of time. There are several adverbs of time. They can be used with the present perfect tense to give a number of different meanings. Listen again.
The air archived in ice helps prove how much the level of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has changed in just the last 200 years.
The reporter uses the adverb just. When you are using the present perfect to talk about a recently completed action, you can use the adverbs just, already, yet, or still. For example, the level has changed in just 200 years. The Earth's atmosphere has already been destroyed. The adverbs of time, yet, and still are used in question forms and negative constructions. For example, have you finished your assignment yet? No, I am still writing the introduction. Or, have you finished your assignment yet? No, I haven't written the introduction yet. When we're using the present perfect tense to talk about an action that took place at some indefinite time in the past, we can use the adverbs of time ever and never. Ever is often used in questions. It means, has the thing been done at any time in the past? Some examples are, have you ever been to China? No, I've never been there. Finally, when we're talking about an action that took place at a point in the past, up to and including now, we can use the adverbs of time for, from, and since. For example, I have been at this school for 3 months since March. So you can see that there are different adverbs of time for different uses of the present perfect. The present perfect is a difficult tense to learn. It's used in statements about actions that began in the past and are still true now. But it can take a lot of practice to get right. Using adverbs of time can be useful because they help to clarify the precise use of the tense. Practice using adverbs of time and you'll find making the right choice becomes much easier. And that's all for Study English today. Let's review what we've done. We've looked at the simple past tense and the present perfect tense. And then we talked about using adverbs of time in these present perfect constructions. Don't forget that you'll find more on these topics on our website. It's at abcasiapacific.com/study-English. You'll find all the Study English stories, transcripts, study notes, and much more. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, so there you go. That was a 10-minute video. So I'd like you now to tell me what you have understood in this video. Maybe ladies first. Lena, would you like to start?
Oh, okay. I understood all grammar. It's clear, absolutely. But this story about scientists in Arctica, as I understand, it's not all was clear.
Mm-hmm.
I understood that they study how much gases was changed in the atmosphere using ice from Arctica. Yes?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
So, and finally they found out that now our atmosphere is more no, not dirty, how to say? Mm,
Polluted, maybe?
Pollution.
Yeah. Polluted?
yes, and many years ago, atmosphere was much more clear. And that's it.
Hey, that's great. Thank you very much. Hey, Dimitri.
Yes. They use present perfect, and I think they tell us about they have found out about greenhouse gases for 200 years. Yes, and they have compared before industrial greenhouse gases before industrial revolution and after. And so.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much, Dimitri. Stanislav, what did you understand from the video?
I understand 50 or 50.
It's okay, even if it's even if you tell me the same what Dimitri and Lena said, that's okay, because the whole point of this exercise is for you to practice your sentence building and as well as listening skills. Yeah. So what did you hear? What's the 50% that you heard or understood? What is the video about? Oh, your microphone has gone mute again. We can't hear you.
Out factory.
Oh, it's better now. Okay, we can hear you. If you want to pass this, it's okay. If you're not sure, would you like to say anything about the video, Stanislav?
Yeah, I liked. Yes.
What did you understand from the video? Maybe the language was a bit too difficult for you there, it's a bit advanced. That's okay, no problems. We'll get straight into the PDF. Okay, so. So I'm going to screen share the actual PDF for you now so you can see. I haven't even opened it. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is the PDF that we're going to go through now. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. This is the one. Is it? No, this is the wrong one as well. Sorry, guys. I'm getting the wrong document for you. This is the correct one. So, it's about present perfect, yeah, and simple past tenses. So that's the main focus of the video. It's about the grammar aspect when it comes to verbs. So this is something really important. So here we have some study tips. Okay, so when speaking or writing about something which happened at an unspecified time in the past and is still continuing in the present, use the simple present perfect. Okay, so this is when we use the present perfect. And this is also the tense which is used for news broadcasts. Okay, so news broadcasts, stories in the newspaper, and biographical information about a living person. So let's have a look at some of the examples below. And another good tip is when you are speaking or writing, for example, in the IELTS exam, you need to use variety of tenses. Use a variety of tenses. Okay, so the simple past would be he wrote. Simple present perfect, he has written. Past continuous or progressive, he was writing or he was writing. Simple past perfect, he had written. And so on. So you have many of these different tenses. So you need to try to variate and have all of these in your speech or in your writing, essay, or whatever you're doing. Okay, so knowing when to use which tense can be quite challenging because the time frame within which an event, state, or action takes place needs to be taken into consideration. So you need to understand what you're trying to say, first of all. So the time is important. So here we're going to look at the simple present perfect and the simple past tenses. Okay, so time reference. Okay, I don't know where there's a noise coming from someone, so I'm just going to have to mute you guys, sorry. So if you need to say something, then you can put your microphone on and then speak. So the simple present perfect, okay, refers to an event, state, or action which has started sometime in the past, but which may be linked with the present. So there's a connection with the present from the past. That's the present perfect. Simple past refers to an event, state, or action which has been completed at a specific time in the past. So this is the important difference, okay, between past and present perfect. And as Margot Politis mentioned in the video, here are some auxiliary verbs with to have, yeah. So I have, you have, he, she has, we have, you have, they have. And then you add the past participle. So I have dwelled, or I have been to Astana, you know, for example, I have been to Astana. And so on. Now let's look at some examples here. So these are simple past. So I want Dimitri to read the first three examples.
Okay. Burn, burned, burnt. Change, changed. Learn, learned, learned.
Excellent. So maybe sometimes you have heard or seen both of these spellings, ed and t. Okay, so both are correct. The past tense can be burned or burnt. Both are fine. Same with learned and learnt.
It's different standards of English, yes? So
That's
it's,
right.
British and American, yes?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so let's do the next two. Lena?
Look, looked, start, started.
Very easy. Yeah, keep going. Do the next three, four.
Eat, ate, become, became, do, did, fall fell.
Excellent. So these are now irregular. Okay. Irregular means, what's the difference between irregular and regular?
It's formed not by rule, ended by ed in the end.
Verbs have special forms for past simple and perfect simple.
Yeah, okay. Good. So regular has ed at the end. Or t, like burnt or learnt. That's regular. So ed or t. Irregular, basically the whole word changes. So eat becomes ate. Do becomes did. Yeah. See, saw, throw, through, write, wrote. Okay. Now, here we have the past tense and the past participle forms. Okay, so Stanislav, can you read the first line, please?
Arise, arose, arisen.
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 Yeah. So arise is infinitive. Arose, past tense. And past participle, arisen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next one, Dimitri.
Become, became, become.
Good, that's easy. Do the next two lines as well.
Built, built, built. Come, came, come.
Very good. So these are simple, and I think you know them as well. But see, built, built remains the same, past tense and past participle. Dimitri, how would you use built, the past participle, in a sentence? Can you make a sentence?
When I have a result now, and I have a result now, it's generally for me, I emphasize for result, on the result. I have built the building, for example, now. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. I have built the building. Yeah. Have built. Yeah, this is going to be past participle.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, now the next two. Lena?
Dream, dreamt, dreamt. Eat, ate, eaten.
Very good. So can you give me a sentence with dreamt or dreamed in past participle?
I've never dreamed about, I don't know, about car.
About a car or about monsters, maybe. Monsters, yeah. Yeah, that's a good sentence. And you've used the time phrase. So you said never. I've never dreamt or dreamed. Very good. I like that. Okay. Next three lines, Stanislav.
Eat, ate, eaten. Fall, fell, fallen. Don't see.
Okay.
Give, gave, given.
Very good. Can you give me a sentence with fallen?
I fallen in love.
I have fallen in love. Oh, marvelous. Very good. I have fallen in love. Yeah. Very good. Good sentence. And the others are pretty easy, so we don't have to go through all of them. So we have grow, grew, grown, and so on. Okay, so we're going to do the activities shortly. Let me just mention some more important things. Just so you understand, here are some rules, okay, of how to use the simple present perfect. So this is what we've mentioned earlier. So an example would be, the tsunami has devastated the tourist industry in the region. What does that mean? It means the tourist industry is still feeling the effects of the tsunami which occurred sometime in the past. Okay? So this is actually unspecified time. So we don't know when exactly. Yeah, the time is unspecified. It doesn't tell us what time or what date. Yeah, the tsunami has devastated the tourist industry in the region. Yeah. Have you read the latest Harry Potter book? If you haven't read the book earlier, would you like to read it now? That's the meaning. Okay, so then we have the treasurer has said that the economy is strong and performing well. Has said, this is commonly used for news. Yeah. So the period in which the economy grew precedes the present time, but is relevant to the present. So it connects with the present. And here you have some more examples. So we don't have the time to go through all of them. I will give you the link for this PDF. You can download it. Have a look at it. And then we have some rules of how to use the simple past. She sat the IELTS test last weekend. Now, sat is the past tense of which verb?
Sit.
Very good. Yeah. See, it's interesting how we use sat for an exam. Yeah. When we are doing an exam, you can say, I sat the IELTS exam last week. Yeah. So I have done it. Okay. So here it's mentioned when? Last weekend. Yeah. So we have some sort of time expression. This is a difference between simple past and the one above. Or the new term started yesterday. So we wouldn't say the new term has started yesterday. Okay, we would say started, simple. Okay, so basically taking the tense has been completed, or the commencement of the term has already ended, namely yesterday. So we know it's already finished. Okay, and some more examples here as well. So I will give you the link for this so you can download it and study it in your private time. Here's the link. Are there any questions so far?
Yes, Alan.
Yes,
Tell
please.
us, please, side effect. Past, yes, present perfect and present perfect continuous. When we use present perfect continuous without present perfect, side effect.
The side effect.
Yes.
What do you mean the side effect?
It's term in English I heard.
Oh, you don't understand what it means, side effect.
Side effect. Okay, for example, I have been repairing my car. Oh no. Okay, I can't tell an example.
So you try to
maybe Googling.
Okay, are you trying to put a sentence together which is continuous, or you don't understand what side effect means?
Okay. Oh, just a minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure what your question is. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, I found. I think. Oh. On this link. has side effect. Or the boy's clothes are dirty because he has been playing in the mood.
Okay, which number is this? Which sentence? The boy.
Third.
Oh, the third one.
Okay.
The boy's clothes are dirty because he.
He has been playing in the mood. By the rule, it's present perfect. But because we have the boy's clothes are dirty.
Yeah. You know why? Because there are two. We are talking about two things that happened.
Yes.
Yeah, this is why. So two events have occurred in the past, yeah? So first, his clothes got dirty, and then he was playing in mud. So those two things, this is when the present perfect progressive comes in. Okay, so what's unclear? What don't you understand about this?
Because by the rule, it's present perfect, yes?
Mm-hmm.
But we have the second part of a sentence, which replace the tenses or it's for remember, yes?
Yes. The reason is because the sentence, there are two clauses here. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe confuse you a little bit now, because there are two clauses, two parts of this sentence, and the second part has another event, another action that took place.
Okay.
Yeah. Therefore, we're using it in a progressive, present perfect progressive. It takes time.
Yeah. The second part of sentence describes reason, yes?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Cause and effect. It's called cause and effect. So why were the boys' clothes dirty? Because, this is the cause and effect. This is what the sentence is called. Because he was playing in the mud, or he has been playing in the mud. Okay?
Yes. Is it exception to the rule, yes? Or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exception, yeah. It's an exception. See, if I was to... You need a whole lesson for this because there's a lot of explanation that needs to be done. There are many examples, many examples of this. Maybe I can put together a lesson to describe the difference and how to use, when it comes to the simple present perfect and the continuous. But it takes a lot of time to have a look at the example, so we'll have to do it another time. Okay, Dimitri? So for now, let's have a look at the activities. Okay, so here is the activity PDF. So we'll do this quickly. So what I want you to do now is match each sentence from the left. So we have 5 sentences with 2 pieces of information from the right. See, on the right we have 10 pieces of information. So 2 of these belong to at least one sentence. And they are relating to the past actions. So have a good think about them. So what's the first sentence? Who wants to try the first one?
I can't see. Could you zoom it?
Oh, sorry, it's too small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Mhm.
So Lena, let's try the first one.
Oh, the drought has designed the countryside.
Okay, so what's drought? What does drought mean?
Without water.
Very good. Yeah, there is no water. Has decimated.
Such as destruction.
Yeah, it caused destruction. Yeah, has destroyed in a way. Another word for, destroyed and devastated. So, the countryside. The countryside,
Village.
like a village, not the city side, is the countryside, as in you have a lot of fields and small villages and so on. So which of the two on the right belong to the first sentence?
Maybe chairman caught in traffic.
No. So look at the words, yeah? Drought. Drought means no water, yeah?
Yeah.
So what happens? What happens when there's no
we
water?
choose from all?
Yeah.
Or only the first and the second?
They're all mixed up. They're mixed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to match. Only two of these 10 on the right. They have a connection or relationship.
No grass to feed sheep.
It hasn't rained for 3 years.
Excellent. Both of you are correct. Yeah. So 8 and 10. So there is drought, so no water, no rain. It hasn't rained for 3 years. Because of that, no grass to feed the sheep. When it stops raining, the grass doesn't grow. Okay, well done. What about the second one?
Don't know the test date.
Yes, very good.
Slept in. Oh, no.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
slept in.
So I have missed my accounting tutorial. So somebody had to go to an accounting tutorial, maybe a meeting, yeah? So he missed it or she missed it, so they slept in. That has a connection. And what's the other one? Don't know the test date. Yeah. So he missed it because he didn't know the test date. Very good. Number 3.
Date and venue is changed.
Rescheduled.
Yes.
We haven't started the meeting. What did you say? Sorry.
Maybe. What?
Sorry. Could you repeat your sentence?
Lunch has to. And the 6th, lunch has to be rescheduled.
Very good. Yeah.
Date.
Lunch has to be rescheduled because we haven't started the meeting, yeah? Very good. So this one has a connection. And one more.
Date and venue
Rescheduled.
Third one.
No, not really.
No?
No.
Maybe stationary reprinted?
No.
No. Chairman caught in traffic.
We're waiting for the chairman. The meeting hasn't started yet
Yes.
because the chairman is late. He's stuck in traffic. Very good. The chairman caught in traffic. So the meeting hasn't started. Very good. Number 4.
They closed the Melbourne office and the 4th and
Yes, very good. Yeah.
Maybe 5.
No.
No, not 5.
maybe 3. Date to the nearest schedule.
Yes, very good, Dimitri. So the office has, the office has relocated to Sydney. So relocated means changed location.
Move.
Yeah, moved location. So they closed the Melbourne office, and date and venue rescheduled. Venue is the place. Excuse me. Venue means place. What about the last one, number 5?
The rock star fell ill and stationary reprinted. The 2nd and the 5th.
The 2nd.
Yes, the 2nd and the 5th. The rock star fell ill.
Yeah, that's the one. Yes, very good. Yeah. Actually, you know, number 3, this one is better for number 5. Yeah. And number 2, stationary reprinted, is
For
number
for
4. Yeah, number 4. Yeah. Okay, and the others are correct. Okay, very good. The rock star fell ill, so it was cancelled. The concert was cancelled. All right, very good. There is one more activity here, and I think you can do that as homework. It's very easy. These are use a correct preposition or adverb. Yeah, for example, Lucy finished her studies at InSearch UTS. Which one we're going to use? In, yeah, in 2003. Good. And the other ones I think you can do. Here's the link in the chat. You can download that as well and complete the last activity. Okay, that's it pretty much. We've gone over the time. Are there any questions before we part?
No.
All good. Okay then. I have another lesson coming up now. It's a little bit less advanced. So if you're free, feel free to join me. Okay, nice to meet you, Stanislav and Dimitri.
Okay, nice to meet you too.
Okay, all the best. Have a good night if I don't see you in the next hour. And take care. Okay, bye guys.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for the lesson. Goodbye.
No problems. You're most welcome. Bye-bye.